Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Solhim Zahari. I'm from Game Design and Development. Today we gonna explain you about our game with my fellow comrade.
My name is Karunisa binti Mirham.
My name is Noah Shiki binti Cik Rohani.
Stay tuned and we're gonna have fun! Before we start explaining our code, let me tell you a little bit about our game. In this game, player play as a man who trapped in a dungeon. In this dungeon, we got 3 level, and each level we got 6 room. The player need to get into the right door to get into the next room. But if the player choose the wrong door, he will trap in a doorless room forever. So, we're gonna continue and explain the code later. Bye. Okay, so for the code, for the first line, this block used to import the Pygame module into our program. Then we're gonna write this block to use the mixer module in our program. The mixer module can load and play song into our game. Then we use this block to set up the color. We use color code RGB value. Using this code, we can set up black color by using 0, 0, 0. We can use this code, which is 2500, to set up the red color. We can use this code, which is 02550, to set up the green color. We use this code, which is 00255, to set up the blue color. We use this code to set up the purple color, which is 2550-255. So, after that, we're gonna set up the wall class.
やつだ。巨人だ。
Okay, after that, we're gonna set up the wall class. We're gonna set up a class for the wall. To set up this, we're gonna use this line to represent the width and the height for our wall. Next, we're gonna use this line to represent the color of our wall. Then, we're gonna use this line to set up the X and Y for our wall. Okay, so next we're gonna set up the class for the player in this game. Next, we're going to set up the class for the player. We're gonna use this block to set up the class for the player. This line represents the speed vector for our player. This block used to set up the player height, width, color, and to make our top left corner as the pass in location. This block used to change the speed of the player using key press. The key press that we're gonna use is the key on our keyboard. Next, we are going to set up the player movement. In this game, player can move right, left, top, and down in the room. So, by using this movement, player can go to the next room or to the game over room. This block used to find the new position for the player. This line used to set up the right and left movement for the player. This block used to set the hit list for the player. If the player collide with the object in this list, the player will stop moving. This block used to set our right to left of the item collide if we are moving to left and vice versa. That's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For my part, I want to explain about room. This block used to set the wall for room 1. This block used to set the wall for room 2. This block used to set the wall for room 3. This block used to set the wall for room 4. This block used to set up the wall for room 5. This block used to set up the wall for room 6. This line used to create the wall by using X, Y, width, height, color, using by RGB value as the parameter. This line used to loop through the list to create the wall. We're gonna repeat this code for 22 more room. For main loop, we initialize by game module, setting the height and width for the screen, setting the caption or name for the window. Our game name is Dungeon. Next, we create the pedal object. We use this block to set up the room by list using array. We're gonna include few quiz questions. For example, 1. Tahun bilakah Malaysia mencapai kemerdekaan? This line is we set up to answer true or false. We set up the font and the text for the question and answer. We're gonna repeat the setup for more questions. Then, we're gonna repeat this line for 22 more time to set up the question. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Noor Ashiki binti Chirahalim. Today, I want to explanation about coding for closing our game in Pygame. First, we use this block to set up the quit button. You can look this example. Next, we use the block to set up the player movement. You can see this example. Then, the room is determined to be connected to other room. For example, if question 1 for room 0. But to go to next question, for example, question 7, that room is number 6. Next, we set the next room. If the player go to left and top to side room, if answer is correct, go to next room. But if answer is wrong, go to the game over room. For the room game over, we have put one tag for game over to other room. Okay, for play sound after each room, we need to sound. You can look this coding to how to make display to sound. Then sound will play when player moving or go to other room. Lastly, for closing our pie game, we need to fill screen first with black color for 000. Then we need to draw moving sprite in every loop. You can use this coding. Then draw wall in the list for every loop. Then update display, update the clock object, quit Pygame module and execute all of the code. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
2, 3.
Lastly, we are from group
Cemerlang Bersama.
Hope the best for you and wish you all the best.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. And we have lastly, let saya apa?
Okay.
Group Cemerlang ikutlah.
Tak apa, ini bloopers.
Lastly, we are from group
Cemerlang Bersama.